That's Kojobre speaking to some of those affected by the June 3 disaster. Let's go back to that story about 3 persons being granted bail for their involvement in the flogging of 2 lovers over a viral sex video. My colleague Rafiq Salam joins us. Hello, Rafiq. What's the update on that story this morning?
The update is that CAM has really returned to the Upper West Regional Capital following the release of these 3 persons who were alleged to be in the flogging of the 2 youngsters. And so there were a series of meetings that were held yesterday. One has to do with an emergency rescue meeting chaired by the Upper Sudan Minister, Dr. Abid Sali. After that, they rolled out of the Upper Sudan Coordinating Council and then moved straight to the Palace of the Wana. And then they held a meeting at the Wana's Palace, which was closed doors, after which there was a reciprocal meeting at the office of the Upper Sudan Minister. So later in the day, around 1 thereabout, the 3 suspects were granted bail by the court presided over by Justice Jonathan Avugo. The reasons that he adduced given this particular bail was that he wants the tension in the town not to be exhibited, and then also since the 3 suspects that were arrested were not the prime suspects, I think that the police needs to do their best, use best policing practices to apprehend the mastermind of this flogging. And then also later, the 25 realtors, alleged realtors.
Hello, Rafiq. Too bad we lost Rafiq there. He was just explaining to us the reasons the judge gave for granting these 3 suspects bail. Interestingly, these are not the prime suspects. So I was just going to find out from Rafiq what exactly their involvement in the incident was, for which reason the police picked them up. I would also try to get some answers to the Wana's involvement in all of this, because earlier we had heard that he dissociated himself, and later he says that he gave the go-ahead for that incident to occur. We have Rafiq back. Hello, Rafiq. Sorry, we lost you there. Just to find out, you mentioned that these 3 persons who've been granted bail are not the prime suspect. So what is their exact involvement in that particular incident?
The court, according to the facts of the case presented by the prosecutor, Detective Sergeant Martin Doboke, he stated that the first person, who happens to be Bushwan Kidiri, was arrested for being the one who took the young girl to the Wana's Palace, where the alleged flogging took place. So for them, his crime was crime abatement. And then also the other 2 sub-chiefs that were also arrested and taken to the that were also arrested also were at the palace. They were suspected to be the one who ordered the flogging of the 2 youngsters. But in this case, they told the court that they were not responsible. But the detective sergeant himself also told the court that there's really a mastermind of this flogging, who happens to be one Deguna State Adams Pelpo, who they are looking for. And so the court decided that these people are not the prime suspects. And once that you have arrested them and taken their statements, there's no need keeping them in police custody. And so they think that in order not to exhibit the situation, they think that they should be released on bail to come back next week.
All right,
but earlier we were talking about the one the that that he made, talking about that statement that his spokesperson na Jipena Kadir Ibrahim gave. Yes, the one says that according to the statement that he is responsible for whatever. He owns the public the palace, and then he's responsible and several for whatever that's transpired at the palace. And, you know, after that statement that came out, at least it has really also toned down tension or the mood in the municipality.
But Rafiq, I'm sorry to interject, Rafiq, but earlier we had heard him say he was not a part of this. He dissociated himself. So why the U-turn now?
The U-turn now is that he's now saying that maybe probably due to the pressure that came forth after the arrest of these three suspects. Because if you know the story very well, this is a group that was formed by the overlord himself somewhere around 2021 to deal with the issue of these leaked sex videos and also the issues of gays and lesbians. And so for now, if something untoward happens at the palace, and then the one is saying that he was not at the palace and he's trying to dissociate himself from it, that clearly means that people will be left to their own fate. But now he has made a U-turn, and then for me, the one statement is mirroring on the society, and so at least he's somebody that's well respected in the community. Now that he has owned up, and tension has come down in the community, and then they are looking forward to what they will do legally, at least to bring the case to a close.
Rafiq Salam there, he's my colleague in the Upper West region, giving us updates on that particular development.